Okay guys, so as I think I mentioned in yesterday's video, today I'm going to do the guy who didn't like musicals song ranking. And again, I've categorized it into two groups. I've got the songs and then the performances. So how I did this was I just looked up the cast recording on YouTube, something came up, I just played it from the start, and I went based off the cast recording for the songs list and my memory for the second list. And I think there's going to be quite some discrepancies because there were some songs which I loved but I didn't like the performance of, and there were some songs which were performed but I didn't like the song necessarily. So I'll start with just the songs as I heard them on the cast recording. I'm going to work my way up. So starting at number 14, we've got Let Him Come. Obviously this song is very short, so it couldn't really go very high, I think, unless it was wow amazing, but also it was sort of a reprise of a running theme really, so I wasn't going to put it at the top. Next up, Cup of Poisoned Coffee. The reason why I didn't put this at my very bottom is because, and I actually wanted to put it higher, was just because of the last section where they go, we'll make it double for you, hey Mr. Business, well, and we'll bring it right up. Like the very last couple of seconds, I just love. Then I've got What You Want Paul as number 12. I think it was just the recording of it I didn't love, and I don't know, it's not the best song on the cast recording, sorry. Number 11, You Tied Up My Heart. I actually was expecting this to be much lower, but just listening to the song, I really enjoyed it. So also, just pause for a second, and I want to say none of these are bad. It's a list from great to greatest. Number 10, America is Great Again. So this is a song that very often when it comes in the show, I don't really listen to it. I think it's because it's very often in the middle somewhere, so when I go to sleep, I don't know. But I think more than anything I liked the backing vocals. It just had a really cool theme to it, which I enjoyed. Number 9 is Show Me Your Hands. Again, I just didn't love the recording of it. 8, Let It Out. I think it's just a really, I don't know, something about it. I just love that song. Number 7, Not Your Seed. Again, this is a song that in the show I very often don't listen to or experience, so to speak, but I did enjoy it. Number 6, Cup of Roasted Coffee. So one of the things I really liked about the recording is that you could very often hear harmonies that you couldn't hear in the show, so I did enjoy that. Now we're down to our top 5. Number 5 is a show stop the number. I actually originally had this one a bit lower, but then the bit came where it goes 5 o'clock can't come soon enough, that bit, and then I pushed it up a little bit. Number 4, this one surprised me, is Join Us and Die. Again, I was expecting this to be much lower. I think Jamie's It Is Time to Die, that alone probably shot it up by like 3 numbers, but I actually just listening to it really enjoyed it. Top 3 now. Number 3 is La Di Da Da Day. I mean, yeah, it's a good song. Number 2, and this, I'm not convinced actually by it, whether this is 2 or 1. I don't know whether I want to swap them. I'll say what I had originally, but really they're very equal to me. It's Inevitable. I just think it's so wonderful. Everything about that song, just the way it's all integrating all the songs, and I just love it. Which leaves us with number 1, the guy who didn't like musicals, didn't like a... Yeah, I could just perform the whole show for you guys right now. Those are my songs based on the cast recording ranking. Now, my performance ranking is still based on me listening to the cast recording, but that then sort of made me go back to my memory of the show and decide. I'm gonna try go through these a little bit quicker. 14, again, Let Him Come. Again, there's just not much to it. Number 13, You Tied Up My Heart, which, like I said, I was expecting to be lower on the songs ranking, but the song itself, I actually didn't dislike that much. It was more just the performance of it. I don't know, I don't like it. I don't not like it, it's just not my favorite out of the 12 others. Number 12, America's Great Again. As I said, I think as well before, I usually skip over this one or miss it, so not on purpose, but that just happens. So there's probably some sort of bias there. Number 11, Let It Out, which I think is so cool and clever, and I really love it. It's obviously just that all the other ones were even better. Number 10, Join Us and Die. Again, as I said with the other one, this one's flipped. I was expecting it to be lower, but the singing was great. And Jamie's It Is Time to Die is so good. There's a YouTuber I follow called Lauren Mannion who puts up videos of like various Star Kiddie things, and one of the things she did was to just do that note on repeat for I think 10 minutes. And I was like, who listens to that? Next thing you know, there I was just listening to that beautiful bells for so long. Number 9, Cup of Poisoned Coffee. Again, it's not really a performance, but the ending bit I really like, so. Number 8, Not Your Seed. Number 7, Cup of Roasted Coffee. I just love the dance bit, to be honest. The duh, 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 duh. And also Lauren's little penguin dance. I just love it. Number 6, What Do You Want, Paul? I think I actually started liking this one more because Lauren Mannion, that same YouTuber, put up a video of the guy who didn't like musicals being the best musical for 10 minutes, and she just made that scene so much funnier. I'll try and link this stuff down below so you can find it. But I think that's made me like the song more. Okay, top 5. So, in 5th place, we've got Show Me Those Hands, Show Me Those Jazz Hands. It just makes me laugh so much. So many different components about it. Like, I can watch that song over and over and over again and notice different things that just make it funny. Although I think my favourite part about it is Robert Mannion's or whatever, I can't do it as well as him. Number 4, The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. It was just such a brilliant opening number, and it just got you so enticed for the rest of the show. Like, I was ready to watch it. Number 3, La Di Da Da Day. Again, just such an enjoyable performance. I almost feel like I don't want to say number 2 because I feel like everyone just knows what number 1's gonna be. But number 2, It's Inevitable, again, which leaves number 1 as a show-stopping number. But again, that is just so funny, that number. But also, I skipped over Inevitable because I really like that song too. And the dance, the performance, I like even more than the song because it's just everything about it, everyone's facial expressions, and I mean, it's just great. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your decisions down below. Like I said, I will leave Lauren Mannion's channel in the description box. Please go check her out if you like Star Kid because she is a brilliant channel. And that's it from me for today. Bye!
The beginning of Moana.
What?
I said sing, goddammit!
Moana! Make way! Make way! Consider the coconut! Consider its tree! This is what we need, and no one leaves! I didn't like that movie.